Hi everyone, my name is Beth and I'm a yoga teacher based in the Cotswolds. I teach on Kuula on my channel Cameo Well. I do hope you come and visit me there and practice with me. The session that we're doing today is a half an hour session that I've called the Surya Flow, and it's a half an hour session based on the Surya Namaskar, the sun salutations. The Surya Namaskar is such a beautiful practice to do at home, and it's a practice that it's great to do regularly. It tones, stretches, strengthens the body, the whole body. All of the muscles are working in the Surya Namaskar. And also, depending on how you practice it, if you practice this slow, it could be quite a very meditative practice. And if you practice this quite quickly, it becomes quite a great workout. So there's lots of ways to use the Surya Namaskar, to use the sun salutation in your yoga practice. So we're going to start today by sitting on top of your mat, finding a comfortable seated posture. You can sit on your heels, you can sit cross-legged, you can also sit on a block or a cushion. You bring your hands over your knees, close your eyes, and just begin to bring awareness to your breath. Inhaling in through the nose and slowly out through the nose. As you inhale, you allow the chest to rise. As you exhale, you relax. Just allowing your body to arrive on top of your mat. Allowing your breath to connect with your body. And allowing your train of thoughts to slow down. As you continue to slow down your breath, you set your intention for the next half hour. And then you slowly open your eyes, interlock your fingers, stretch above the head, just doing a couple of stretches here before we start. And then bring the arms towards the back, pull the shoulders away from the body, look up to stretch the throat. Change, interlock in the front, round your back, pull the shoulder blades forward, chin towards the chest. And then take an inhale, open up your arms, bring the arms towards the back if you can. Bring your right hand on your left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale here, twist, look towards the back. And change, left hand to the right knee, inhale, twist. And slowly back to the center. Bring your right hand to the right side, inhale, lift the left arm, bend that right arm, but push the left hip down towards the floor to find your side bend. And change, left hand down, inhale, coming up. And then bend on the other side, push the right hip down towards the floor. And slowly come up. Come on all fours. Spread your fingers wide onto the floor, part the knees a little bit. Just make sure that your wrists and your shoulders in one line, your knees and hips are in one line as well. Inhale here in your cow pose. Drop the stomach, looking towards the front. Round your back, exhale in cat. Tuck the chin down. Inhale, drop the stomach, look ahead. Exhale, round your back, chin to chest. 2 more times, inhale. Exhale, round your back. Last one, inhale. Exhale. And slowly back to neutral. Move your hands slightly towards the front, tuck your toes, and then come into your Parvatasana or mountain pose. And then begin to pedal the feet here, settling the heels one at a time. Just stretching the back of your legs, pushing the floor away and allowing your chest to open up here. And then bend your knees very slightly and then push the floor away. Allow the stomach to go towards the thighs. And then straighten the legs here. Shift your gaze towards the front side of your mat. Walk your feet in one at a time. You can bend your legs or keep them straight. And then when you reach the front side of your mat, bend your legs. Come into your forward fold. Your palms can be flat to the floor, stomach on thighs. Relax your neck here. Inhale, finding your halfway lift, so your fingers can either be on the floor, your shin, or the thighs. But keep your legs nice and long. Keep your spine nice and long as well. Exhale, your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then very slowly roll up to stand. Nice and slow. Fingertips on your lower back, pushing the hips forward and slowly back to the center. So starting with our sun salutations here, taking it easy for the first few rounds. Catch your breath. Palms towards the chest. Interlock your fingers, accept the index fingers. Inhale, roll forward. You can bend your legs here as you push the arms back, hips towards the front. Find a back bend. Fingertips coming down towards the floor. Your right leg will go back. Sink the hips low. Stay on your fingertips here so your chest can be nice and open. Palms flat into your plank. Knees down. Drop the chest down. Big inhale into your cobra. Squeeze the glutes together. Feet at the back flat. Shoulders down away from your ears. Tuck your toes and come into your mountain, your Parvatasana. Shift your gaze towards the front as you bring the right foot forward. Hips nice and low. Feet together. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, fingers down in your forward fold. Inhale, left leg back. Again, stay on the fingertips to open up the chest. Exhale into your Santolanasana, your plank. Knees down, chest and chin down. Inhale into Cobra, Bhujangasana. Tuck your toes into Parvatasana, mountain. Left foot to the front. Look ahead. Feet together. Inhale, roll up. Push the hips forward, arms back. Exhale, fingertips down towards the feet. Right leg back, palms flat into plank, knees down, drop your chest. Big inhale into your cobra. Squeeze the glutes together, shoulders down, elbows towards the ribs. Tuck your toes, mountain, right foot front, feet together. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, your plank, knees down, chest down. Inhale in cobra. Tuck your toes. Mountain. Left foot to the front. Feet together. Inhale. Still doing slowly here. Exhale down. Right leg back. Into plank. Knees down. Drop the chest. Inhale. Into cobra. Tuck toes, mountain. Right foot to the front, feet together. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back into plank. Knees down, drop the chest. Inhale. Exhale into mountain. Left foot front, feet together, changing it up a little bit. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, palms flat into plank, and instead of bringing the knees down, coming down into chaturanga. So bend the elbows in, allow the body to come down to the floor. Inhale into cobra. Tuck your toes, mountain, right foot front, feet together. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, coming down. Left leg back into plank. Now bend your elbows, allow the body to come down, hovering above the floor. Inhale into your cobra, really working on your upper body strength and your core. Left foot in, feet together. Inhale, coming up. Body begins to feel warm now. Exhale, down. Right leg into plank. Bend your elbows. Come down to chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Tuck your toes, mountain. Right foot front, feet together. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, calm down. Left leg back into plank. Bend your elbows to chaturanga, all the way to the floor. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, mountain. Left foot to the front, feet together. Inhale, come up. Changing it up again. Exhale, calm down. Right leg all the way back. Now from here, sink the hips low. Sink your knees down to the floor and come into your crescent lunge. Palms down to the floor. Come into your plank. Bend your elbows all the way to the floor. Inhale into your cobra. Tuck your toes, mountain. Right foot towards the front. Sink your hips low. And then knee down. coming into your crescent lunge. Sink the hips nice and low here. Feel the stretch. Feel the opening in your hip flexors. Palms down to the floor. Into your plank. Knees down, chest down. Inhale, come up. Tuck your toes into the mountain pose again. Left foot in, feet together. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, all the way down. Left leg back. Sink the hips low again, knee down into your crescent lunge. Sink the hips nice and low. Palms down to the floor, coming into your plank. Bend your elbows all the way down. Inhale into your cobra. Tuck your toes. Mountain pose. Right foot goes in. Sink your hips low and then knee down. Coming into your crescent lunge. You can look up here as well. Sink the hips nice and low. Palms flat. Lift the leg at the back. Come back in your plank. Come down again. Inhale into your cobra. Tuck your toes. Mountain. Right foot goes to the front. Feet together. Inhale. All the way up. Exhale down. Left leg back. Sink your hips nice and low. Drop the knees. Hips low. Coming into your crescent lunge. Breathing here. Hands down to the floor. Lift. And then come back into plank. Bend your elbows. Inhale into cobra. Tuck your toes. Mountain. Right foot in. Sink the hips. Knee down. Inhale in your crescent lunge. Feel the hips nice and open. Palms flat. Come back into your plank. Bend here. Inhale into cobra. Tuck your toes, mountain. Left foot front. Feet together. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Right leg back. Now stay here and then drop that knee down towards the floor. Now your left foot, you're going to move that to the outer edge of your mat. Square your hands here and coming into your lizard pose. Bring that right knee a little bit more towards the back and then staying here for 3, 2. Change. Lift your right leg up and then left arm stretches up towards the sky. 3. 2 breaths. Last one. Bring your hand down towards the floor. Now the left leg, you're going to take that straight into your mountain pose and catch your breath here. Shift your gaze towards the front side of your mat. Right foot in. Stay in your lunge. Bring your knee down and then bring your right hand to the inside. Bring your right foot towards the outer edge of your mat. Now square yourself here in your lizard pose. You can bring that left leg a little bit further and look ahead. If you feel your hips are slightly high here, try to deepen the breath and then sink the hips nice and low. 5, 4. Breathing here for 3, 2. Change. Now shoot your right hand up towards the sky. 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands down. Lift the left leg up and then coming back into your mountain pose. Catch your breath here for 3, 2. Change. Shift your gaze towards the front side of the mat. Right foot in, feet together. Inhale, rise up, push the hips forward, arms back. Exhale, fingertips down towards the feet. Left leg back. And again, squeeze that left leg towards the back. Knee down. And then one more time, bring the right hand towards the inside. Walk your right foot towards the outer edge of your mat. Square your hands here. And then from here, you can bend your left leg behind you. See if you can bend that. And then bring the right hand up and over. See if you can find your foot. If you can't find your foot, just reach towards the back. And then sink the hips low. You can also turn the knee, the right knee to the side until you can see the soles of your foot. Staying here for 3, 2 breaths. 1 more. Release, bring the left foot down, bring the right hand down towards the floor, lift that left leg and then come back into your mountain pose. Catch your breath here.
Maybe take a couple more breaths. Stomach in. One more breath. Exhale. Shift your gaze towards the front side of the mat, and this time left foot towards the front. Sink your hips low, and then bring that right knee down towards the floor. Again, move your left hand to the inside. Bring your left foot towards the outer edge of your mat. Square yourself here as if you're just coming back into your lizard pose. Now, see if you can bend the right leg behind you. You might need to just adjust that knee a little bit, sinking the hips low, and then the left hand will go towards the back. See if you can find your foot. If not, you can just reach towards the back side. If you can find your foot, you'll hold on, and then you will push that left knee a little bit more open until you can see the sole of your foot. And you stay here for 3. 2 breaths. 1 more. Release that foot at the back. Bring that left hand back in. Lift your right leg off the floor. And then just come back into your mountain pose. Catch your breath here. Couple of breaths. Now shift your gaze towards the front side of your mat. Left foot in. Feet together. Interlock the fingers. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, all the way down. Right leg back, palms flat into your plank. Now stay here in your plank and then bend your elbows into chaturanga. Now, as you're in chaturanga, halfway there, just flipping the feet, so feet flat to the floor, and then push the hips up. Now, this time your legs will not touch the ground. Push your hips up here in a little bit of an up dog position. Shoulders down, away from ears. Now, see if you can just bring the hips all the way up. So tucking the toes and then keeping the feet flat. So it's a little bit of a stretch here for the ankles and a little bit of a strengthening move for the toes as well. Shift your gaze to the right, to the front side. Right foot in, feet together. Let's do that again. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Left leg goes back, sink your hips, come into your plank, and again, come down in chaturanga. Just bend the elbows halfway, flip your feet behind you, and then push the hips down, shoulders away from ears, arms here nice and strong, and then pushing the hips up to the top, palms flat to the floor. Catch your breath. Left foot towards the front, feet together. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale, come up. Exhale all the way down. Right leg back into your plank. Bend your elbows. Come down in chaturanga. Just halfway. Flip the feet and then push the hips nice and low. Shoulders down, away from ears. Squeeze the glutes. Now pushing the hips up to the sky. And then feet flat. Catch your breath. Right foot in. Feet together. Inhale, rise up. Exhale all the way down. Left leg goes back into your plank. Bend your elbows, elbows in, flip your feet, and then hips nice and low. Squeeze the glutes together, strong the arms. Push the hips up into your mountain pose. Left foot forward, feet together. Let's do 2 more of those. Inhale up, exhale down. Right leg back into your plank. Again, come down to chaturanga, elbows in, flip your feet, hips nice and low, squeeze the glutes together, and then hips shoots up to the sky. Feet flat, catch your breath. Right foot in, feet together. One last one in this one. Inhale up, exhale all the way down. Left leg back into your plank. Bend your elbows, flip your feet. Inhale, squeeze the butt here, and then come into your mountain. Catch your breath. Left foot towards the front, feet together. Big inhale coming up, and just bring your palms to prayer here to catch your breath. If you need a quick sip of water, you can take that now. Well done, guys. And then we'll finish off. I'm just going to move my mat because that's just moved a little bit now. And then we'll finish off with another variation of the sun salutations, one of the variations that I really like to do. It's a little bit challenging, so let's give it a good go. So palms here towards the chest. Come back to your breath. Interlock your fingers, accept the index fingers. Inhale, roll forward. Arms back, hips towards the front. Right, fingertips down to the floor, and then right leg goes back. Come into your plank. Now, as you stay here in plank, your right, keep the legs straight, but the right toes, the right foot, just stacks above the left foot. And then bend your elbows like you do in chaturanga, and then push the hips down as we did a while ago, but this time the feet are doing something different. And then push yourself up into a three-legged dog. Kick that right leg up to the sky. Bend the legs, swing the right foot towards in your low lunge. Feet together. Inhale, all the way up. Let's do that again. Exhale, fingertips down to the floor. Left leg back. Your plank. Now this time, left foot stacked above your right foot. Bend your elbows in, and then halfway, push the hips down. Strong on the arms here. Kick the left leg up towards the sky. Bend, and then swing the left foot in. Sink the hips low, feet together. Inhale, roll up, push the hips forward, arms back. Fingertips down towards the floor. Right leg back into your plank. Now stay here, and then right foot stacked on top of the left foot. Bend your elbows in, and then coming down, hips down, strong on the arms. Right leg goes up towards the sky. Swing the right foot towards the sky. Hips low, feet together. Big inhale coming up, push the hips forward, arms back. Fingertips all the way down towards the floor. Left leg back. Plank, and again, left foot on top of the right. Bend your elbows in halfway, and then push. Sink the hips low. Kick that left leg up to the sky. Swing the left foot to the front. Feet together. Inhale, rise up. Push the hips forward. Arms back. Let's do about 4 more. Down towards the floor. Right leg back. Into plank. Right foot on top of the left. Bend your elbows. Inhale. And then kick up. Right foot towards the front. Feet together. 3 to go. Inhale. Push the hips forward. Arms back. Fingertips down towards the floor. Left leg goes back. Into your plank. Left foot on top of the right foot. Bend your elbows. Elbows in. Inhale. Into a high cobra here. Left foot up towards the sky. Feet towards the front. And together, let's do 2 more. Inhale, come up. Exhale, all the way down. Right leg back. Into your plank. Right foot on top of the left foot. Bend your elbows here, elbows in. And then inhale, sink the hips low. Strong on the arms. Right foot kicks up. Swings towards the front. Feet together. One last one. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Left leg back. Bend your elbows. Oh no, left foot on top of the right. Bend your elbows here. Inhale into your cobra. Kick up into a 3-legged dog. Left foot towards the front. Feet together. Interlock your fingers. Do a nice big back bend here. Palms towards the front. Just catch your breath here. Now we're going to finish off with a very slow Surya Namaskar. Take your time. Interlock your fingers. Accept the index fingers. Inhale. Roll forward. Arms back. Push the hips towards the front. Fingertips down towards the floor. Right leg back. Into your plank. Now drop the knees down to the floor and come into your child's pose. Forehead down. Walk your fingers towards the front. Take your time. Now tuck your toes back into your mountain. Right foot towards the front. Together. Inhale, coming up. Nice and easy. Exhale, calm down. Left leg back. Into your plank. Knees down. Stay in your child's pose. Hips going towards the heels. Walk your fingers towards the front. Catch your breath here. And then tuck your toes back Mountain. Heels down. Left foot goes towards the front. Feet together. Inhale, rise up. Push the hips forward, arms back. Fingertips down towards the floor. Right leg back. Into your plank. Knees down. Drop the chest down. Into your child's pose. Catch your breath here. Tuck your toes. Into mountain. Right foot front. Feet together. Inhale, rise up. Push the hips forward, arms back. Fingertips down towards the floor. Left leg back. Into your plank. Knees down. Come into your child's pose. Now as you stay here, walk your fingers towards the front a little bit more so you can feel the sides of your belly stretch as well. Now from child's pose, you're just going to lift your hips up, round your back, chin towards the chest. Bring the body slightly forward as you sink the hips low in a cobra pose, kind of like I'm creating a wave in the body, and then pushing the hips up. Tuck the chin down again, sitting back into your child's pose. Let's do that about 2 more times. Roll up, hips up, chin to the chest, making a wave here with the body, hips nice and low. Look to the front and then push the floor away. Tuck, round your back, tuck the chin down and into your child's pose. Catch your breath here. If you need to move your hips side to side, if that feels good for you, then you can do that as well. And then tucking your toes behind you, back in a mountain pose. Shift your gaze towards the front side of the room. Slowly walk your feet in, one step at a time. As you reach the front side of the mat, roll up nice and slow. Thumbs on the lower back, pushing the hips forward in a back bend, and slowly coming up to a stand. Now, find yourself lying down on top of your mat. So as you lay down on top of your mat, keep your feet flat. Your hands will be next to your hips. And then coming into our bridge pose here. Inhale in Setu Dandasana. Tuck the pelvis in and hips up. Palms flat to the floor. Your feet as well are flat to the floor. Exhale. Bring the hips nice and low. Inhale, lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, slowly come down. Inhale, lift the hips up. And coming into our Setu Dandasana, our bridge pose, as you push the hips up towards the ceiling, round your shoulders back, interlock your fingers underneath the body, straighten the arms, pressing that towards the floor, and then use your feet to push the hips up towards the ceiling a little bit more. And staying here for just 3, 2 slow breaths, 1 last one. Undo your hands, hips nice and low towards the floor, and then knees towards the chest. Hug your knees here, hands towards your elbows, squeezing yourself here into a tight ball in Pawan Muktasana. And finally release. Straighten your legs. Bring your legs apart, feet falling to the side, arms away from the body, palms facing up towards the ceiling. As you lay down in your Shavasana, just allowing yourself to come into a complete state of rest. From complete exertion, you come to complete relaxation. Begin to slow down the breath. Inhaling in through the nose. Exhale slowly through the nose. Letting go of any tension in the body. Letting go of any exertion, letting go of any effort, and just allowing yourself to lay heavy on top of your mat. Continue to slow down the breath, and as you do, just listen to what your body is trying to say. Just be aware and sense how the body has responded to the last half hour. Taking a mental scan of the different muscles in the body. And just watching how you feel here. As you continue to deepen the breath, you allow the body to lay heavy on top of the mat, as if you're melting on top of your mat, enjoying your rest and enjoying your stillness. Just taking a couple more deep breaths here in your Shavasana. And then you begin to bring your awareness back into your space. You begin to move your toes, begin to move your fingers. Bring your feet together, point your toes, interlock your fingers, stretching above the head, stretching here on top of your mat. Bend your legs, feet flat to the floor, and then lie down, curl up onto your right side. You can rest your head on top of the arm here as you curl up. You can finish the class here if you'd like to stay a little bit longer in your rest. But if you're ready to get up, you place your left hand down towards the floor, pull yourself up to sit, and find a comfortable seated position. You can sit cross-legged, sit on your heels, or even on a cushion or a block. Your shoulders are relaxed, your spine is neutral. Your breathing is still slow. Bring your hands together and rub your palms here, creating some warmth in your hands. Bring your palms over your eyes, pressing there gently and feeling the warmth there. Bring your hands down your face. Cross your arms, grab the shoulders and squeeze the shoulders tightly, all the way down towards your elbows. Squeezing all the way down towards the wrists. Palms on the lower back, pressing there gently. Palms to your stomach and press there gently. Palms towards the chest. Acknowledge the time that you spent on your mat. Acknowledge your good health. Acknowledge your body and everything that it can do for you today. Slowly open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me today in that practice. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that you can practice with me again. Come and visit me on Cameo Well, and we can practice together. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you soon, hopefully on the mat. Bye.